Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, The Crafty Closet. So today, I'm not going to be showing you guys how to make anything. We are going to be doing a 6-month update on that printable heat transfer paper by HTVront that I dropped a video on several months ago. So I showed you guys in that video how to use printable heat transfer vinyl that you can print on an inkjet printer, and we put it on a t-shirt and also had a sweatshirt in there. So the paper that we used was the HTVront brand, and we used for dark and light fabrics, and we used a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like 6 months later after a whole lot of wash and a whole lot of wear, and you might be surprised as to what it's looking like now. I'm also going to show you guys how I made that image that we did for those particular shirts. Printable heat transfer vinyl. Want to know what it looks like 6 months later? Then you know what you got to do. You got to stick around. Okay, so let's get into it. So we'll start with the black shirt. It was a nice, pretty colored heart that we did. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like now. You see that? As you can see, it has bit the dust, so to speak. It is completely faded. It's wrinkled. The glitter still looks great, but everything else is really dull. It didn't lift though. Like the vinyl never lifted, but it did wrinkle and it faded tremendously. Now, this shirt is after about, I don't know, I want to say at least 15 washes. You can see how the vinyl started to break down. Now, remember, we printed this using an inkjet printer. So, of course, the ink is printing on this actual vinyl and it's not going to hold up like the vinyl that we normally use, the heat transfer vinyl we normally use. It's not going to hold up because it's not solid color already. We created these colors to put on here. So I wasn't surprised after 15 washes, this started to, look like this. I still think it's a great product and I will absolutely use it again. And I'm going to show you that Hello Kitty. Now, Hello Kitty, look at how she looks. She still looks great. I got a little dye on here. Don't worry about it. This one is the same thing, the printable heat transfer vinyl we did on the inkjet printer. As you can see, this one has held up amazing. And I don't know if it was because the brand of shirt I used or if I actually, since I layered this with regular pink heat transfer vinyl, if that had anything to do with the fact that this didn't break down so much, or if it's just that it didn't go through so many washes as the black shirt. Like I said, the black shirt, at least 15 washes, and you can see what it looks like now. This, I want to say maybe less than 10, and it didn't break down at all. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you guys why this still looks great. It still looks like when I made it 6 months ago. I don't know what to say, but I do know that the HTVront heat transfer paper is still a really good product. I would absolutely still recommend it. I think it's great, especially if you are still not into sublimation yet, or it's not in your budget, or you just don't know if that's something you want to, get into. Printable heat transfer vinyl is great because you can use an inkjet printer, which a lot of people can afford. And you might even have one at home. If you have kids that do homework and need to be printed, a lot of times you have an inkjet printer. And remember, that is the printer that takes the cartridges. And also, you can get a lot of the same type of sublimation images you're looking for when you can only put it on vinyl and use your heat press. So you don't have to go through the process of, sublimation printer and then having to convert it and buy the paper and the ink and everything that comes along with doing it. So I do think that the HTVront heat transfer paper is still good, y'all. I'd still definitely recommend this. Now I'm gonna be trying a new one. That video is gonna be dropping soon, and it's gonna be a different brand. We're gonna be doing a new image, and we'll see, if it holds up. That's it. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the Hello Kitty that we did. Really simple. So, heat transfer paper. Again, I do still recommend it. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to stick around after this portion, and I'll show you how I put that image together. And be well, my friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, hit that like button and also the subscribe button. And come back to see what's going around down in the crafty closet. Bye, guys. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make that image. You're simply just going to put two images together to create one image. So your first image was your Hello Kitty. You're going to upload that to your canvas as so. And now your second, remember I got these images off of Etsy. The second image was the kitty's face. You're going to also add that to your canvas. I took the kitty's face and I put it over the O to hide it completely to make it look like it was one straight image. That's it, y'all. It wasn't hard. I took two separate images and combined them to make them one. I just made sure to separate it and to make sure that it looked nice and neat and looked like it actually was one image and not two images I put together by completely hiding the O. Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and flatten. Flatten is going to attach your entire image so that when you put it through your machine, it will cut out as one. That's all. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this update on the printable heat transfer paper by HTVront. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, also the subscribe button, and don't forget to come back to the crafty closet. And again, be well, my friends. This video is just going to run a little bit so you can see what it looks like on the shirt, because y'all know I got to do everything on a shirt. That's it. Take it easy, y'all.